Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This show is Red Fox. Come back with another episode of Let's Play Crusader Kings 3, The Realms in Exile, where we are once again continuing our quest with the High King Aragorn. Where in the last episode, if you did not watch it, we did have quite an issue, and with that issue being we tried to go after Rivendell, trying to take it over, and it didn't go so well. It didn't turn out the way that we would have wanted to. But that's okay. To someone. Okay, let's go ahead and let's offer this up to a local Bucklander. Awesome. I don't really want to give that to one of my men because they're not equipped to hold those titles. Some things we have going on. We have this war going on right now between these what's it called? These orc that are attacking or being attacked by our ally, and our guy is just like over there not helping us. That's wonderful. Let's see. So we have a bunch of troops up here. Except that's fine. Seems like he's doing well. Like he's actually like sieging the land pretty well, but they just have so many troops like right here that are like they're actually going to war with like they're actually like fighting us, and he was just sieging it at a really bad time. But that's okay. We ended up doing what we had to do there. Organized march. We'll go ahead and do that one. And I'm gonna go for this. Oh wait, hold up. We're going to go ahead and help these guys out. And the goal was to actually go down there and try to help Mordor, but I figured we'd help this guy out first before we actually went down there because it's a war that's on the way, and it it was just kind of carrying on a little bit longer than it should. Ooh, the game's kind of lagging up. Hold up, hold up. Ooh, they must have had a lot of big battles somewhere because the game just lagged up for me pretty terribly, and I guess that's just a sign of like maybe, you know, big battles actually happening to the south down here. So we're actually going to head down there and help these guys out. Don't know exactly how that's going to work because we do have. We need to figure out like which way our guys going. Okay, they're going down this way. Man, it is a long trek into Mordor from where we're at. So let's move our guys down there. We're going to bump this up to 5 speed so that way we can traverse these mountains. I'm sending the troops now, so it's just a long trek to help in the fighting and stuff. Oh, okay, the restoration of Gondor. Victory, we have victory. The armies of Sauron have been crushed, and what remains of them has fled back to Mordor. The lands of Gondor are free again, and its people can finally breathe a sigh of relief after suffering for so long under the Dark Lord's cruel yoke. The victorious captains now gather ministry at the White City, and it falls on me to choose the new ruler of Gondor from among a distinguished list of candidates, which is ironic because now. So this is actually wild. Like I can pick between a bunch of people, but what I can actually do is I can actually take it. I get the encampment of Minas Tirith, and wow, the liberation of Gondor and the feat thought impossible by many. Gondor was once a bulwark of the West and has been born anew, following a hard-fought and laborious campaign led by the captains of the Free Peoples. The former free territories of Gondor have been freed from the thraldom of the shadow, and though recovery from its blight shall take many long years, there is still much rejoicing amongst people. Now High King Aragorn of Arnor rules from Minas Tirith and keeps safe the reborn realm. Those opposed to the aims of the West are filled with rage and despair, and they are likely not to sit idly at this setback. For now, hope glimmers in the West. Whether this is the sunset or the sunrise remains to be seen. Okay, well, hold up. You gain the reprieve of the Wildman adventures. Somehow, this character has won a measure of respite from the relentless Wildman hordes. Will not be attacked by landless Wildman adventures. You gain the Crown of Gondor artifact, and you get the Kingdom of Gondor and Arnor. And the Dunedain is destroyed. Stewardship of Gondor is destroyed. You gain the High Chieftain of Druno as a protectorate. This is so wild. And the Return of the King. Okay, wow. So doing very little. You can have a lot of really good things happen to you. I did not think the war would be this quick, but Imladris just absolutely just stomped Mordor. In the grand ceremony of the Gondorian capital, Aragorn II, heir of Isildur and chieftain of the Dunedain of Arnor, has been proclaimed High King of Gondor, High King of the Dunedain in exile, Lord of the West. He has proven identity beyond all doubt, bearing Anduril Narsil reforged. Okay, and in its use through his Throngold Star, it's just kind of telling you the history of Aragorn. Uh, it's happening unlooked for by the peoples of the south. The line of Isildur long ago deemed dead and gone. You already changed in the winds. Okay. Allies rejoice. Okay. And Liberation War has been left invalid. And here we go. And because we started as Arnor first, it's funny because we actually I think have both of them. We have the Kingdom of Gondor, and we do have the Kingdom of Arnor, which I mean they call them kingdoms, but they're actually empires in standard CK talk. Okay, so now we just have a lot going on. Okay, now we just have border gore all over the place. So the thing about it is that Mordor is still a threat. Like he still has 23,000 troops and he's still stupid strong. We now have 93 provinces to actually get rid of. That is just crazy, crazy, crazy amount of land. Um, Let us go ahead and we're just gonna start granting this off to a man of Gondorian culture, and we're gonna start basically colonizing the lands up here. Can only be granted one settlement. Well, let's actually to a local Arnorian right there. That's fine. We're trying to get rid of some of the land that we have up here. We're actually going to give this guy here this piece of land, which is fine. We'll actually grant him vassalage of these people over here, just to kind of keep things, uh, locally owned by some of these guys over here. Makes it a little bit easier for us. I don't know about this. I think this is its own thing. We'll go ahead and give it to a Gondorian over there. And one thing that we are definitely going to do is we're going to go down here to Minas Tirith, wherever she is. It's a lot going on right here. Minas Tirith, boom. And we're going to go ahead and move the Rome capital there. It's one of the best provinces in the game, so that makes this little area here not near as important for us to hold. And we're going to go ahead and give this person here that, and then we're going to give this to another person here. I know this part right here just seems very, very tedious, but man, it's so much going on. Like it's a lot. Let's give it to this guy. He's been there the longest. Let me see. We got to find out where that. Whew, my goodness. Let's actually give out the lands first before we actually do that. Still, 84 is quite a bit. Let's see if there's anything else anywhere that I'm not noticing. I don't think anything down here is. So let's look and see. So it's a lot of this land up here. Okay, yeah, there's just a ton of provinces that we have to give out. So give it out to a Gondorian here. Boom, 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 boom. I'm actually kind of curious. Can we not give them more than a few pieces of land? Okay, some of them we can. That was interesting. Um, so forgive me for this just taking a little bit of time because yeah, it's a lot. I'm actually curious, like. There we go. We'll actually keep this one, I think. What is this? Cirith Negan? Okay. We're at 60 total right now, so we're still working through it pretty good. Okay. Man, and like it's really weird. Like some of the stuff cannot be granted to certain people, and it's tough because I'm not really sure why. I don't know if it's because I'm clicking something that I shouldn't be clicking or something, but okay. So we have a bunch of land down here. It's another really good province right there. There is. Oh, I see. Because some of this is like, some of these are just like, what is this called? Some of them are cities. Okay, that's the issue. Um, we're making barons out of a lot of these people right here. I see what's happening. That's perfectly fine. I see. And because they actually have like, mm, so I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. I see what I was doing. I can't believe I didn't notice that at first, but yeah, I was giving them barons, like baronies or cities or something like that, and I couldn't actually give them something outside of that until afterwards. That's yeah, okay. I feel a little dumb now after that because I feel like I should know that. Like that was just dumb on my part. But that is okay. We're still rocking through this pretty quickly. Um, it's so many of these provinces are actually like held by so many people. Let's see this one right here. Let's go ahead and give this one out to a local Gondorian man. Something that we're probably going to have to do. So let's like go out here and let's see how much of the stuff we still haven't given out yet. Still quite a bit of it. Um, we're gonna leave that there. We're gonna keep that one, I think. Is there anything over here that we still haven't given out? No, it looks like we've given out pretty much everything over there. So it really is just a few of these leftover provinces that we still have to give out. Perfectly fine with that. Now we've got too many vassals, but that's actually okay because we're going to give out some of these other things as well. Um, let's give out this one. We are going to give this one out. I know that I said I wasn't going to, but it's just too much going on over here. We're going to create that title for this guy. Forithlian. Whew. Where is that at? And this is, yeah, the government of Forithlian. Who is this? This is Lord Baranor. I'm trying to find out where that is. So it should pop up right here. There we go. Okay. I was just missing it. That's fine. Now let's see down here. What? Oh, there's a guy who actually owns that. That's wild. So some of these are actually owned by like orcs already. Gothmog. Okay, that's interesting. So like this guy right here, the campus of Minas Morgul. Like, okay, something we'll have to deal with here in a little bit. That's fine though. We will We need 200 gold, so I just need a few. Okay, hold up. You gain the nickname the Liberator of Gondor. Let's negotiate an alliance with Gondor. Okay, let's see what happens. Pieces return to Gondor, and now the new High Ruler, King Aragorn of Arnor, orders his new realm. I began to look toward the future. Gondor is free once more, but threats remain both inside and outside the kingdom. Perhaps it should be best to formalize an alliance with the Gondorians. Some among the free peoples have begun calling me the Liberator of Gondor. The new title suits me. Let's negotiate a alliance with Gondor. Become the mutual alliance with the king. With King Aragorn. Wait, this is me myself. Wait, what? That's weird. You okay? I became allies with myself. Okay. Feudal favoritism. Lord Denethor has silently been seething all evening, but finally burst as I reached the sturgeon caviar. I simply cannot understand why you granted the lordship of to Lord Baranor. My rightful claim of this land is acknowledged by all. What great offense have I caused that you should? Okay, Baranor has qualities you lack. Okay, we'll do that. We'll give him that. That's perfectly fine. Turn to Gondor. Okay, wow, you get a whole lot. Okay. Hmm. Oh, and Denethor is now a vassal under that guy, so that's actually perfectly fine. That actually works out great because it's something I don't have to deal with. I don't have to deal with Denethor trying to rise up against me. I don't know if that actually happens, but I figured that'd be really cool if it did almost. Um, the guard on Fjord. Let's go ahead and give him that one right there. And then we're actually going to grant vassalage of this guy as well. And this is going to be just some really tough guy up there. He's going to be able to hold the north down for me. And we're going to spend quite a bit of our gold just trying to basically keep these people in line. We're going to just keep on. We're just going to keep granting vassals and creating duchies wherever we basically need to like essentially keep people somewhat in line to keep them strong. And some of these duchies are actually not real big. They don't really have a whole lot is in the ways of vassals, so we can actually give them quite a few of them and keep them happy as well. Okay, and then this guy doesn't have much, so we'll just go ahead and grant him this vassal. And now we're well under our vassal limit, which is also really good because we don't really need to go over the vassal limit too much. We're going to go ahead and disband all these guys. We can find a holy order, which I think we might actually do that. We'll do that. We'll find a holy order because it might actually be something that's going to help us a little bit. We have some neighbors who can become our protectorate. I don't really want them to become my protectorate. I would like for them to actually be vassals, but that's something for another day. Let's go ahead and usurp this from Sauron. And we will give this guy the Durunarian. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's see. Now we have a lot of land. We have a ton of land to keep giving out, just because I don't really know what to do with it. I think that's the toughest. The toughest part about this is giving out these small pieces right here because I want to keep some of the bigger pieces, but then like you have to go through every single one of them and give out everything that you can. So let's go ahead and let's hand out everything. We have not done so already. Okay, so we're there. That's perfectly fine. Man, oh man, that took quite a bit. Let's see, and this guy over here is part of the Elder King, but that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and make him be part of our religion, so that way we don't have a religious issue at some point. Okay. Okay, so we do have some other things that can happen. wrongful holding types. We have a few baronies, but that's okay. We will deal with that whenever we get some more land. Okay, so now we don't. Let me see. I'm actually very curious. You do. You have to border Wilderness County if you want to colonize it. Okay. So that's the thing. We can't colonize these lands anymore because um we don't actually have anything near us. So we're going to ask some of these guys around this area over here to go ahead and colonize. Let's get this guy here. We're going to go ahead and ask him. We can't actually do that. Let's see what kind of land can we actually do. So it just looks like this one. And let's see. And what is this one called? Doran and let's see. We will give this person to. We'll give that, and we will grant vassalage of this person, and we will grant vassalage of this person. And we're going to ask this woman here to settle the wilderness. And we're going to grant the vassalage of this person to Bilbo, and we're also going to ask Bilbo to settle. Bilbo's still alive at 149 with his heir Frodo Baggins at 71. Crazy that Frodo didn't really become of any great significance in this story, but that is okay. That's perfectly fine. And let's see. Can't offer vassalage of this guy. I think what I am going to do, though, I am going to go here and siege this dukedom right quick. And we're going to make our troops at Minas Tirith, raise them all real quick, and attack this piece of land so that way we can keep everything that's inside the Gondorian borders. First name is Elisar. Yes. Okay, that's perfectly fine. We're going to change the name real quick. I think that's of our heir. The House of Telcor it shall be. The line of Isildur and Elendil, his father, at last sits once more in Minas Tirith, but a new age is dawning on us, a new Gondor. Shall I add another branch to the great tree of Elros and begin a new royal house? Let us see. So if we do that, let's do that. Let's create a new house. That's actually going to be really cool. Kind of go really off kilter now, like you're not even in the house of you're not even in your house anymore. Like you've changed it altogether. So let's okay. Now let's go ahead and let's up some of these right here. Let's apply that so we can improve the core grandeur a little bit. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go ahead and let's end this right here. So we're going to do something a little bit crazy. We're going to go ahead and kill off our wife. And the reason for this is because now we have the option to actually marry Arwen, which we're going to go ahead and do so we can actually create the world has been shocked to learn that the vassal lord has discovered to not actually believe in this. Okay, condemn him for his transgressions. Okay. Let's go ahead and grant this to this guy right here. Perfectly fine. And we're just going to continue on the plot to murder the wife right now, so that way we can actually marry Arwen. Shouldn't take too long to do so. The divergent culture of Nan Ringlo has branched off from the Gondorian culture. We're going to go to hit and run, which is a pretty good one. I actually like hit and run quite a bit. We shall carry on regardless. That's fine. The minor trade shortages is not a big deal. Let's go to our spy master real quick, and let's find someone who's actually really good at intrigue. And this should increase our chances of success pretty easily. Okay. And we're going to go 46 days out. Go ahead and get to the next thing here. We're going to go with the 10. Execute with confidence. Oh man, they found out that I did it. Okay, well that's okay. So I gained the trait widowed, which let's see what that actually does. May not marry. This character has suffered the irrevocable loss of their spouse, and as such does not wish to marry another for fear of losing the memory of their departed. Oh, I should have paid attention. Oh, that's a mistake on my part. Okay, well you live and learn. Like, okay. Wow, that's so unfortunate. Man, oh man, that sucks. Let's go ahead and um let's go ahead. Well, let's do a feast. We have not done one of those yet, so we can go ahead and lower our stress a little bit because our stress is stupid high. Let's go. Let's get Elrond to be the honored guest. We will go ahead and we will up everything here. And now, on that note, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like in the section below. If you want to see more in the future, please subscribe to my channel. A lot is happening. If you have anything you want to say, leave it in the comments section below. I appreciate it, and it all helps out a great deal. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.